Hey guys, it's MadameWario. Happy Friday. It's pseudo Friday today, but whatever. I don't care. We're calling it Friday because that's when this was supposed to happen. Welcome to Friday Night Mario Party 5. This is the final board in Mario Party 5. It's Bowser's Nightmare, and that pretty much describes my past week. So I'm here. I'm alive. I am recovering. I've had double illness back to back. Last week, you might remember, I was sick with a virus, just like a typical cold and flu type virus, and things kind of took a nosedive, and I thought I was just, I thought the virus was just still hanging on, and it turns out I had a kidney infection, which has been incredibly painful. I'm still in a little bit of pain, but I'm doing better. I've recovered enough to be able to sit up finally and to move around a lot more today. I started sitting up yesterday. I started standing and moving around a little bit more today, and I do get fatigued easily. That's why there's no webcam. I might have to lay back at some points in time, but on Friday I was just like completely in bed. Like I could not even, I was just horizontal the entire day for like 2 or 3 days straight, honestly. I've never had this kind of illness before, so it was very, very painful, and I didn't really know what to expect. I still don't really know what to expect as far as, the rest of recovery, but hopefully it just kind of mellows out from here and we're all healthy and strong from here on out. So anyway, welcome you guys. Thank you for the well wishes. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, I want to say hi to everybody who's in chat. We have Rocky Mount, Phoenix Warriors, Legendary Gamer, and Koopa Booey. Anybody lurking, thank you for doing so. This was a surprise, unannounced, unplanned, because I had no idea when I was going to be able to do this, so I really couldn't advertise at all. Like, yeah, it'll be this time, this day. Like, I couldn't do that, so it's just, we're here. We're doing it. It's the year 2099, which is kind of weird because I'm pretty sure last time I played a game on the GameCube, it said it was like 2183 or something like that. So we went ahead in time and now we've gone back in time, although we're still in the future. I don't really know what's going on with this bizarre calendar, but we're gonna go ahead and get things started. This is just gonna be a quick 20-turn game, and then we'll call it Bowser's Nightmare is the board we're going to be playing because it's the only board left. It's probably the weakest board in the game, unfortunately, but that's just how it kind of goes when people are voting for their choice of game. Or a board, I should say. So, also, this is going to be the last time you guys will get to pick characters because the next Friday Night Mario Party, which will be the finale, falls the day before my birthday. I'm playing Peach's birthday cake, and as my birthday gift to myself, I'm picking the characters. So if you want your say, speak now or forget it. So I'm gonna have Nightbot call you guys out, pick somebody to, or pick 3 people to pick 1 character each, and we'll go from there. So here we go. We're gonna roll. Phoenix Warriors is gonna pick the first, followed by Koopa Booey picking the second character, picking Yoshi. We gotta love the Yoshi. Alright, there we go. Yoshi's in. And lastly, we have Nightbot. Thank you, Nightbot. I don't think you've rolled yourself in a long time, but yeah, that's a cop-out. We're not gonna do that. Legendary Gamer gets to pick. Alright, here we go. So, you only get 1 choice, Legendary Gamer, so I'm gonna go with your first choice, which is Boo.
I give him a straight up.
And
no hands, no hands. I don't know what to think about that.
Oh, well, Bree!
I mean, just good points, but
Oh
they're
my
not
god,
your average points.
74 months!
The doctor is about to operate.
I really hope you're going for the doctor for Halloween, Bree. I mean, that's just the way to go. That's the only way you can do it. Series delivery of that line was great. I feel like that's one of the only times she's done a movie quote justice. So that's really saying something. I don't know if Koopa Booey's still here. So we're just gonna roll again because I want to get started. So Bree, pressure's on. You gotta pick a character. I don't have as many people in chat as usual because this is pseudo Friday as opposed to real Friday. But it's real to us, so Waluigi, let's go. Alright, thank you, you guys. We have kind of a fun group of characters today. Bowser's Nightmare. Everything else is good, and we're ready to go. Woo! Okay. So I don't know if I'll be streaming again for the next couple weeks. I would, if I could, I'd get a stream out on YouTube, but I don't think I'm going to, I don't think that's realistic for this week, because I'm getting ready to move. Odie and I are moving, and so everything's getting packed up, so I'm kind of in the process of like trying to delicately pack up my electronics and not be like overwhelmed at the last minute. It really has not done me any favors to be incapable of movement the past week, basically, because it's just really slowed down, like, the packing process and that, but it'll come together. It's really not, we don't live in a huge space as is, and so things are kind of already packed up and organized to the max because they have to be, so it's really not, but, like, there's really not much more to do as far as packing goes, other than, like, the things we're still using, and, like, kitchen stuff, because there's a lot of it. Although really, there's not as much as there probably should be, because our kitchen's so tiny. I will add to that, if I do decide to go live spontaneously, I might just do something on my phone in the next couple weeks, or I'll do something without audio because I'm gonna have my mic packed up at first. So that's like one of those things I'm like, oh, gotta figure this out. You know, like when you're going on vacation and it's like, when do I pack my deodorant? When do I pack my... I have a second toothbrush, and you'd think I'd have like a second deodorant, but it's like one of those things that you leave out until like morning up, because you're like, what am I gonna do? I can't pack it and then be smelly. So... Alright, Mario Mix. This is actually Big Odie's favorite minigame, which I don't understand. So, shout out to Odie for having a weird opinion. Am I even doing anything? Wait, what am I doing? I'm sure I'm not doing anything. Oh, there it is. Okay, I couldn't see it. I was like, I don't understand. I'm so bad at this game. Whoa! Phoenix Warriors gifting a sub!
I'm into the points, but they're not your average points.
To Yummy Luigi, thank you so much for the gift sub. And Yummy Luigi, welcome to the family.
No hands, no hat. I don't know what to think about
And Big
that.
Pixie
I'm
as
into the
well. All the
points,
boss
but they're not your average
guys.
points.
Welcome back and welcome to the Ba family. 49 months, Pixie.
I give my
I was trying to shoot from afar.
No hands, no hat. I don't know what to think about that.
Thank you so
I'm into
much,
the
you
points,
guys.
but
Me,
they're
all
not
the
your average
boss in
points.
chat.
You check out this fake news stream.
You? I think that's supposed to say yo, Siri. I don't think it's supposed to say you, but nice try. Oh man. It's funny because I never stream on Sundays. Sundays is just my day. It always has been. But like, this was kind of my opportunity to be like, can I do this? So I'm trying it. And I know it's gonna be short, and I really want to get this done so I'm not like panicking through the week. So I was like, I think it'll do me better to stream today instead of like a day later this week before the move, where I'm just gonna be like totally anxious about it. And if I need to take breaks today, I will. Again, I don't think, you know, a 20-turn game in Mario Party 5 doesn't take forever anyway, so we'll be all good. We'll be good to go. Let me see which way to even go. I don't know that we're gonna get there in time. But we'll try it. We'll go for it. Why not? So, has everybody else been up to fun things this week? More fun than being ill? I certainly hope so, anyway. That is my hope for you all. You know what? Why don't we get the, bit goal back up? Because we've had a decent... We're really not that far away. I feel like the Odie's makeup stream is going to be probably one of my first streams in the new space. And I don't have webcam on because I'm not... I didn't want to have to worry about being in frame because I'm like not sitting up straight. Nor am I worried about that today. But like it's just the walls are so bare, like it's just funny. Look how fun the sky is in this mini game. TA work for your college is going well. That's good
No,
news.
Samantha,
Whoa,
the dirty
oh my
big
god, I
bitch in my
forgot.
Let's take this hype train to level
Aw,
2
thank
with
you
no
so
help
much.
from Samantha.
Yo, Psycho Nacho Man's in the house, and thank you for the bits. This is the last, probably the last stream you guys are gonna get with the summer alerts, because the first day of fall is this Saturday, and although I'm not streaming, I'm gonna have to take a hiatus for a couple weeks because of the move and other things going on behind the scenes. That is something that is going away. Once I come back, we're not gonna see Samantha get dunked on until next summer. But took my niece and nephew to Zap Zone, rode on the go-kart racing and laser tag. I haven't been to a place like that in so long. Like probably not since I was like a teenager.
Buy Facebook, buy MySpace, buy AIM.
Yep. Bye Samantha, bye Dan, bye Cookie Monster. It's so funny. But so true. I think the last time I went go-karting, which I love go-kart racing, it's so much fun. Or I loved it as a teenager, which was the last time I ever went. I was like 16 and now I'm double that age. So it's been as long since I last went go-kart racing as the age I was the last time I raced. Like, whoa. Maybe I was 17, but regardless, it's been a long time. I always love that kind of stuff though. Go-karts, bumper boats, laser tag. I feel like it's been like 20 years since I've done laser tag. Seriously, I don't think I've done laser tag since I was like 12. The one thing I've done a lot, because Odie and I like to do this, is in the past few years, is I love mini golf. You know, mini golfing. Oh, what? I didn't expect to win that. Look at that clutch win. We go mini golfing whenever we get the chance. And we used to go bowling all the time because back in Canada, there was a really fun like bowling place we would a couple different places, but one that we really liked that we'd go to. But now we haven't been back to Canada in a long time. So, you know, I've only ever gone go-kart racing, got whiplash, and never went again. I remember, because I always tried to get you to go when we were teenagers, and you were like, no, I'm never doing it again. Like, you had a bad experience, and you never wanted to go, and I remember that. But yeah, whiplash is no fun. I feel like when I went to Holiday World, I got whiplash. Like, and I think it was just like, I was feeling the 30. I know I talked about this, but like, almost all of their roller coasters are wooden, and that's so hard on your body. Like, those are always the roughest roller coasters. And oh my god, that last one, I should not have gone on 3 wooden roller coasters in one day. Like, 2 was too much, 3 was like, yep, you really went too far, didn't you? And like the last one, I think it about knocked me out. Like, I think I seriously got like whiplash on it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm too old for this wooden party. I can still do roller coasters, but the wooden ones, I think I can do one and done, and it better be good if I'm gonna do that. So, yeah. It's like, it's kind of like the thing that people used to always say, when I was like 21, people who were like 27 and up would say like, wow, I used to like be able to drink like no problem, you know, I could drink probably more than I should, which I was always really good about, like, knowing my limits and not going over, but regardless, you could, like, slip up in your early 20s and be fine, and it's like, oh yeah, I hit 27, now I can't do it, and I'm like, these people are just, like, making excuses because they don't want to, but they don't want to say that. No, they weren't. I just had this wishful thinking that they were lying, just to not have to argue with anybody about how they didn't want to have, like, more than one drink that night. No, they were not lying. I was so disappointed to find this out. I swear I hit like 27 and it's like, hey, remember that? Remember how you used to like Fireball? Not anymore. Fireball doesn't like you. I'm like, great. This is super fun, you guys. So, I think I used to, like, when I was younger, I'm like, oh, my limit is, like, 4 shots. And now my limit is 1. 1 shot. A bit, like, period. Like, that's it. Like, I can't do Fireball anymore. My friend just got married recently, and she's, we gotta do a shot. And I'm like, well, I'm doing 1 shot of vodka, and then that's it. Like, because I won't be able to do any more than that. Or I'll be really upset tomorrow. So, and I was totally fine, but it's just funny how, like, I didn't believe it, and it was the same thing with, like, big roller coasters, especially wooden. I'm like, well, I hit 30, and I was like, I can't do it anymore, and I'm like, well, whatever, you just don't want to go on it. No. It hurts. Other kinds of roller coasters, I'm fine, but just the wooden ones, no way. Unless they're, like, Disney style, where they're, like, kind of family-oriented, so it's, like, pretty mild in general. Yoshi the Superstar, welcome to the stream. The wooden ones are always a rough time. I'm getting you 33 bottles of Fireball for your 33rd. Well, I'm gonna have to, if you do that, Pixie, I will be re-gifting them to 33 other people. But I appreciate the, the effort? I don't know. Oh my god, Matterhorn is so painful. But I think that's because it's, like, old as balls, and it just... I think it's just the older a wooden roller coaster is, mixed with the fact that, like... I don't even know. Some of them, I think they just hurt no matter what age you are. But I think I would feel it more now than I did in my 20s. That Matterhorn hurts, and I watched a Disney blogger who's like, oh, Matterhorn's my favorite coaster in Disneyland, and I'm like, does this person just like getting beat up? Like, I don't understand. Is there like a thrill and like, ooh, I feel like I just got knocked out? Like, I just don't have that thrill. Like, I don't. I don't know. I'm like, I don't think so, but I think your opinion is warped. But yeah. Oh, I love, like, upside-down roller coasters. I love the loops. I mean, they don't really feel like anything to me, but I also don't get motion sickness from rides, like, ever. Like, I can spin and I can do... It's kind of funny because, like, when I, this was a couple years ago, I had surgery, and, like, afterward I got really bad motion sickness, but it wasn't from being in motion. It was from, like, watching the credits on a movie was, like, the worst part. Like, that gave me such severe motion sickness, and I'm not somebody who gets car sick or anything like that easily, but man, ever since then, it's, like, the visual stuff will do it to me, not the actual, like, movement. I'm like, I'm a dancer, so I'm like telling my family, just spot, you know, on a spinning ride. I don't think it works like that, but that's my hot theory. Like, just start spotting. Does anybody else try and do that? Bree, do you do this? I like trying to spot if I'm like, oh wow, we're spinning really fast. Like, I don't know. It's just like an automatic reaction. I think you mean to say happy Friday, Trackstar. It's Pseudo Friday. I'm pretty sure I do. Okay, sweet. It's not just me. I'm glad we see eye to eye on this. Alright, I missed out on the last star, so I gotta see where the next one is, which that's not too far, but man, there's always somebody in front of me, like, too far in front. Not consciously, but my body's like, this is what you do when spinning. Exactly. It just happens. Oh, man. So I've been really hanging on to summer, you guys. You know how much of a summer lover I am. But this past week, I've started to, like, transition into the fall mindset. I got my first fall drink from Starbucks, mostly because I was having such a bad week that I needed a major pick-me-up. I'm, like, at the doctor, and they're like, you know, you have all these problems, and I'm like, well, can I have caffeine? Like, I just needed a fun Starbucks to lighten the mood. Like, it'll be fine. Having one Starbucks is not gonna make things worse. Great. But I tried one of their fall drinks. I don't usually get to because I'm not a coffee drinker, and most of their fall stuff involves coffee. Whoa, Zabrag! How's it going?
I'm into the points, but they're not your average points.
Yo!
3 years. Smiley face.
Oh
Hope
my
you're
god,
feeling a
how
bit
has it
better.
been 3 years? Have we really known each other for more than 3 years, Zabrag? That seems absolutely insane. Although I saw a post online that kind of sums up how I feel. It was like, you thought 2019 was last year, but it's about to be 5 years ago. I'm like, oh. Yep, that's me. This is speaking to me. Great. Wow, thank you so much for 3 years of subs, though. Zabrag, thank you for all the support. I feel like I haven't talked to anybody in, like, the Puddles group in a million years, because I've just been, in addition to being busy, I've also been just ill, so I go into this mindset of, like, I don't know, where I just, like, isolate because I don't feel good. But thank you, I appreciate it. Things are getting better. Today is the first day where I've really been able to, like, stand up and move around the house, and it's like I still have pain, but it's not keeping me down. So it's like I have to rest and I have to take breaks and, you know, pace myself. But 2 days ago I was literally, like, in bed, unable to, like, I just had to lie down. Like, it just hurt so much. So it has definitely gotten better. And my energy started to come back yesterday. I was like, oh wow, I don't just feel like sleeping constantly because of this. So things have definitely improved. I've still got a little ways to go, but this is like the first day where I feel like I'm gonna be okay, and not that there were a couple days where I, like, is this the beginning of the end? Am I dying? Like, is that what this is? Like, oh my god, it was so awful. So, time is a weird swirl of stuff the past. It is. Plus, COVID just kind of, like, destroyed time for, like, 2 years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went to bed one night and I was, like, crying as you do. I've cried a lot this week just because it's all I can do. Like, I'm a very emotional person anyway, so, like, add to that and it gets really magnified. But I was just like, I think I'm dying. Like, I don't know. I was, like, telling Odie, he's like, you're not dying. But I just felt like I was. But yeah, I am. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, and okay, I'm gonna say your username and you're gonna be like, that's not how it's said. Kev Botany, is that how you say it? Thank you so much for stopping by. I was just belly aching about how rough this week was. Thank you so much for stopping by. I don't know if I actually went the right way, because I think Waluigi just took the star I was going for anyway, so I don't even know what way I'm going. It's fine. I'll figure it out next turn, but I miss you all too so much. I feel like I have missed so much. I'm literally losing my mind, but Oh, short. Oh, botany. Okay. Yes. I was like, wait a second. I'm gonna say this wrong. Okay, now it makes more sense. Now that you say that. Oh, this is like that luck-based game. Am I gonna be lucky? Oh, I am! Yay! There's absolutely nothing to this game other than luck. Sometimes it's not all... Sometimes only one person wins, though. It's different every time. It's a really lame minigame, so, you know. Slacking at work! Big Odie, how's it going? Well, Odin's back. Stopping by with that Barney bubble. Classic Odin. That's not true. That is not true. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I was just recapping on how my week was really rough, but anyway, long story short, I'm glad that I finally feel like I'm going to be okay and that I'm making progress. I just don't think that it helped that I was sick before this happened. So I was just thinking like, oh, I overdid it. I'm still sick with this virus that I had, and I wasn't taking it seriously at first. Or as seriously as I should have, because why would I? I was already sick, you know. It was rough, but anyway. Rosalina Pauline, welcome to the stream. Long time no see. How's Sunday going? Well, we're pretending it's Friday because I was supposed to have a stream then, but I was just completely incapable, so that didn't happen. But I keep rolling these ones. I'm not getting anywhere with this. Isn't the Goomba capsule, doesn't it do something fun? I get it mixed up with Mario Party 6. You'd think I'd know by this point, but anyway. When will we get to see you tomorrow? I'll be back tomorrow, I swear. I will be back tomorrow. I probably won't be able to, I'm not gonna be able to move much, but I'll be there. So I'm excited. Oh man. Well, come on, Yoshi. Okay, I'm gonna let Yoshi do the work because otherwise... Okay, maybe this was a mistake. I said I was gonna let Yoshi do... Yoshi, no! What? I said I was gonna let Yoshi do the work, and then he just didn't do anything. It's apparently a lot... No! Why don't you go for the bags? Okay, we tied with the other team, even though it felt like we did terribly, so it's all good. It's fine. It's not a big... Oh, I thought Waluigi got that last star. Unless Boo stole it. I am not keeping tabs well enough on what is going on. Did I see the Wave 6? I saw, I don't know if they released more information. I guess that's what I haven't talked about yet. Is there was a Nintendo Direct the other day. It was like, when was that? Was that on Thursday? And I was going to talk about it at my Friday stream, and then that didn't happen, so I haven't talked about it at all. Not that I have a lot to say about it. There wasn't very much in it that I was particularly into, but, okay, what does this do? Exchange. Oh, okay. I don't know if, well, yeah, I don't want to use this then, or I don't even want to put that on the map, because that, are you serious? This is my third one in a row. Oh, okay. Anyway, I only saw the trailer that was in the Direct, which only showed Daisy, not Daisy Cruise, Daisy Circuit. Is that the name of it? Why does that seem wrong now that I'm saying it out loud? Daisy Circuit from, Mario Kart Wii. And that seems wrong now. I was in a fog when I watched this. I was feeling very ill, so I don't know if that's actually right or not. Anyway, regardless, that's the only one that they showed off, right? Unless there was another trailer that showed more, then I haven't seen it, but... what was I gonna say? Crap, I just lost my train of thought. I had a prediction for, oh no, not good. Okay, let me rephrase it. I'm good at this. The computers are usually terrible. Okay, never mind. What? Okay, I thought we lost that for a second. Or we were about to. No. Okay, good. Oh, shoot. No, seriously? I had a prediction for the Direct. This is where I lost my train of thought, where it had to do with, oh, that's what it was. It was totally unrealistic. Like, this wouldn't have happened. But what are you doing, Yoshi? This is neck and neck. It's really hard to talk while playing this clock spinning. No.
Finish!
What? How are they so fast? We didn't even have a chance. Okay, they cheated somehow, because I don't see how that was even possible. I was saying, because I've been watching my good friend Slim Kirby play Animal Crossing GameCube on YouTube. He's been streaming it like 2 or 3 times a week. I think he was doing 3 days a week, now he's doing 2, but I'm like, watch him like re-release the original Animal Crossing on the Switch or something. I mean, I don't think they would do this, but I was just kind of like poking fun at like, imagine them doing that, and he's had this like really intense project going where he's trying to play every single day of the year. He's been doing like a week at a time on his streams, and just imagine them doing that and him being like, great, I'm glad that I started this a month ago. But then the same thing kind of happened with some of my other friends who are currently... This is my 4th one in a row! No way! If there's a slow start, I'm winning it. Like, there's no way. And look at him, he's trying to steal my money! Come on, I'm already down on my luck. I can't! Oh, come on! I cannot. I'm not... He stole my capsule, he stole my money. It's not even fair. Anyway, you see Monkey stole my... Whoa! Madame Toadstool's in the house! Big Toach! And now he's stealing my spot even! Can't catch a break. Yo, how's it going, Big Toach? That sea monkey stole my money. I haven't watched Finding Nemo in such a long time, even though it's like one of my favorite Pixar movies. But I did watch Nightmare Before Christmas today, which is just my favorite movie. I've been in the mood for Christmas movies lately, and I'm like, well, I watched Elf last week because I just was in the mood. I was like, I just told Odie I wanted to watch Elf. He was totally on board, so we ended up watching Elf together, but, here we go. Yay! Did we win this? Oh, shoot. Are you kidding me? Okay, this was my fault, because... Wait, what? I thought he crossed it before us! Okay, I think the game just cheated in our favor. Anyway, I watched Nightmare Before Christmas because I was in the mood for a Christmas movie, but I was like, Halloween's close, fall's close, I haven't watched this movie in a long time. Not that I need to, I could just recite it, but it was a fun time. I just needed something comforting, too. I think that's why I've been in the mood for Christmas movies, because they're very comforting, and I've, like, needed comfort this past week. Past 2 weeks, really. I'm so done being sick. Anyway. You watched Finding Dory for the first time? Wait, did you mean Finding Nemo? Because I didn't like Finding Dory. I thought it was just like a rehash of Finding Nemo. I was like, it was one of those movies where it just felt like I should turn it off and start watching the superior version, which is the first version. That's probably what you meant, but... Okay, hold on. I actually rolled a 10. There was a 1, but there was also a 0 behind it. Which way am I going? 1, 2... Oh, can I get this time? Yay! I can actually get this time. We did. Watched Nemo quite a bit in our house, but Ren wanted us to turn on Finding Dory. Okay, well, he's allowed to. He's allowed to like Finding Dory. He's only 2. But I just, you know, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't ever need to watch Finding Dory again, because I feel like I should just watch Finding Nemo instead. There were very few movies that made the... I've been working seriously for like forever now. For the past year, I watched 20 Disney movies I'd never seen before. And I wrote like little short essay style answers about like the pros, the cons, all this stuff. I'm putting this all together in a video. I still need to finish editing it because it has been a lot. But that was like one of 3 movies on that list that it was like, would you watch it again? And I'm just like, no. No. Yes, spoiler for anybody who, or sneak peek, whatever you want to call it, but that one, Raya and the Last Dragon, and The Good Dinosaur were the only 3 that I'm like, I never need to see these again. Oh shoot, this is me. Sorry, the controller's gonna be really loud, you guys, because it's a GameCube controller. It just is. They made the shoulder buttons as loud as they possibly could for whatever reason. How do I switch? There we go. Yeah, I started that like a year ago, or over a year ago. Elemental was my 20th movie. I was waiting for a new movie to come out to be the last one, and Elemental was the last one, but even that came out like a couple months ago now, so I've just been like really busy and working on other stuff that has taken away from editing, because it has taken a long time to edit. Like, it's just one of those kind of videos. Like, shout out to anybody who makes like essay style videos all the time, because they're a lot of work. Why don't you want to watch The Last Dinosaur? I haven't seen it yet because I look like a movie I would... So, here's the thing. I wouldn't want to watch it again because... And you'll probably feel the same way because I know how you are. I don't know... I also said whether or not I cried on all of these movies, which, to be fair, most of them I did. I don't even know if I cried on that one, to be honest. And it has some, like, emotional moments, but they're not so... I don't know. I don't feel like they're so grueling or so touching that I was moved to tears in, like, a good or bad way. So what I don't like about it is kind of the normalizing of barbaric humor against like bugs and other animals, and I hate that. Like, I don't like when a movie validates like something being killed as funny, or something having its getting decapitated as hilarious, or oh look, they just were mean to that bird, let's laugh. Like, that's not funny to me. That just makes me angry. That makes me rage hard. And The Good Dinosaur has a lot of that style humor in it, and I hated that. So that's why I wouldn't watch it again. The graphics were beautiful, like phenomenal graphics. I love the score. The music was really cool too. It was just such a weird mix of like... the music style was very unique, and I thought it was really cool, but I just don't like that it had barbaric humor in it. Like, I even felt bad for the villains. Like, I don't want to feel bad for the villains in a sense that they're not being represented. I think it just adds too much, and maybe I just like, you know, I'm just very passionate about animals and like compassionate in that way that I'm gonna be super over the top about it in general, but like it took away from it for me. It did. Because he meets like the main character who's like a little dinosaur meets like a caveman style like little boy. Is that the right? I don't even know if that's the right. I guess a cave boy. I don't know if that's the right word for that. But oh shoot, I shouldn't have, why did I run over to these people? I know better than this. I know how to play this game and I'm getting in the line of fire. Okay, I'm also... Oh, I'm winning. I thought I was losing. I looked at the wrong person's number. But anyway, so you can imagine, you know, that the traits of the human are pretty barbaric. Yeah, maybe Neanderthal is a better word for that than cave boy. He's just dressed like a caveman. I don't know how to describe it. So I don't know. I don't know if you'll like it. I think like, I think you'll notice the same things about it that I did. Like the music and the visuals are really good, but everything else, I don't know. And you know, I probably built it up worse than it actually is, just because that's what I do and I'm passionate. But, those were the things that I didn't like about it that made me say, like, I'm not gonna do this. Whereas, like, Raya and the Last Dragon, it was just so weird. Like, I had this whole, maybe it's my own fault, I had, like, this whole mythical idea in my mind of how this movie was gonna be, like, this fantasy, like, and it just was so dopey. Like, I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. I was like, I don't think I can watch this again. And, like, I don't have anything against Awkwafina, but I think she just, like, kind of plays one character and that's it. And I also didn't know that she was the voice of the dragon. Raya is not the dragon. I almost said Raya. I don't know. It just wasn't what I was expecting. And maybe kids get really into it. I don't know. But it just didn't do it for me. What is happening? Did he roll for this, or is he just, like, walking for the rest of time? Again, you guys, this is, like, the one board in this game I never play because I don't like it that much. Like, I don't like the music or the aesthetic of it very much because everything else is so, like, pastel and dreamy and, like, very much the aesthetic that I go for, and this just is not, so I just don't do it. But yeah. I kind of forgot that like, Neanderthal was, like, a real term and not just, like, a slang. Sorry, I'm just realizing, like, this is a word I never use legitimately. What? Come on. Yeah, exactly. I know we were both expecting, like, a mythical, because it was one of the ones I was kind of excited to watch because I didn't know anything about it other than it had, like, a really pretty dragon. Why do we have to do this again? This is taking such a long time. Can I fast forward? Oh gosh, so I got totally sidetracked with Disney movie talk, which is valid. That just is where I end up most days. But I was gonna talk about the Direct. The Nintendo Direct. So, I don't even know that I finished my thought of, like, how funny it would be, like, what if they re-released Animal Crossing, and my friend Slim Kirby would be like, wow, cool, glad I started this a month ago. Meanwhile, I have a couple other friends playing through Thousand Year Door, and I didn't realize, because I don't know Thousand Year Door well enough, like, I'm not, I love the original Paper Mario, but I've never played the sequel. I've only watched other people play it, and I tried the beginning of it, but it just wasn't, it didn't do anything for me like the first game, so I was like, okay, I don't know. So I didn't really get into it, but I know people like, a lot of people I know that's like their favorite game of all time. So anyway, but like 2 of my friends just started playthroughs of that not long ago. Zabrag is one of them. They released a new... Now they're re-releasing it. Anyway, but I thought it was just a port. Like, I didn't realize it was a straight-up remake. I was like, oh, they're porting this to the Switch. Like they did with, Mario Sunshine. Like, even though that was part of, like, Super Mario Super Mario All-Stars is the original. Mario 3D All-Stars. How did we lose this? They had fruit in theirs. We had a hammer in ours? That's not fun. Anyway. But I just know that, I just thought that's what they were doing. I thought they were porting TTYD to the Switch. I had no idea there was even a difference. Like, I didn't even notice graphically any difference at all. And I told my husband this. I told Odie this. I'm like, oh, again, maybe it's just because I was so sick that day in general. Because that's like the day I went to the doctor and like found out what was wrong for the second time. Anyway, but I'm like, it's the same thing. Like, I had no idea. I still don't know the difference. I'm like, it just looks exactly the same. And he's like, if you looked at them side by side, you would definitely see a difference. And it is widescreen. And I'm like, oh, I guess I just don't know the game well enough. So, but I know, a lot of people were excited for that. But I feel like what Nintendo's kind of doing, the whole, like, let's only release remakes, except for, like, 2 games that we already knew about, but everything else has been a remake, and, like, I just think that they're trying to phase out, I think they're just trying to bank money now for what they can get, because they know people buy remakes. Like, I'm one of those people. I'm so excited for Mario RPG, but, because the, like, new console's probably gonna be announced next year, and so they're like, you know, let's start working on games for that. And not to say, like, it's easy to make a remake, but it's a lot easier probably to make a remake than to figure out a brand new game. How come I have 1 scoop? You guys are greedy. What? I cannot be this bad at this. I have a terrible looking combination of... Well, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't as terrible as it could have been. I know there was a rainbow outside earlier, Odie. Is there one right now? I have to go look. Hold on. Unless you're just talking about the picture I sent you. It looks like there could be, but I can't see one. Anyway, it's been like raining but sunny all day, so it's been perfect rainbow weather. Oh my gosh, no! I've never seen Robin Hood. That's one of the only, like, seriously, one of the only Disney movies that I think I haven't seen, like, of the animated ones. Like, I haven't seen that. Another one that people always talk about that I've never seen is Great Mouse Detective. So I've not seen Great Mouse Detective, and I've not seen Robin Hood, and I know they're in that era of movies, like, that I love. Both old and, like, newer, but still old, you know. That was how I felt when I saw Peter Pan. I didn't see Peter Pan until I did my Disney college program, and I always heard people like, oh, I love Peter Pan, it's so great, and I'm like, whatever, it couldn't be that good. I don't know, I was just like, I had no way to watch it. So then I rented it, and I'm like, this came out around the same time as, like, Cinderella, which is my favorite princess movie, and it, like, I feel like if we'd grown up with Peter Pan, I would have loved it. Like, I would have been obsessed. I loved it now. I was like, I thought it was great. So, oh, I love 101 Dalmatians. That's like in my top 5 Disney movies is 101 Dalmatians. I love it so much. So yes. I don't know, that whole era, I love. Which covers like more than 1 decade, but you know what I'm talking about. How do I have no money now? I've gotten all my money stolen. Gotten stomped by Bowser. Miracle Capsule. The only bad thing is I only need 3 of these to do anything. this seals my... Okay, good. Yay, I got some money back. Now, nobody better land on that Bowser spot and get stomped again. Yeah, we watched 101 Dalmatians a lot as children, for sure. That was one of the videos we had. I really think you'd love it. The chicken lady, Clucky Cluck, is one of my favorite characters ever. I have to watch it. I've never seen it. I've never seen... I'm trying to think. There's another one, I think, that... Oh, the other one that I saw like part of it when I was like 5 was Sword in the Stone. I watched that on my Disney college program and absolutely loved it too. It's like, it's so good. I swear there's a third movie that I don't know, maybe it is just those two, but I know I have not seen either of those two. I need to watch them. I think, for me... Oh, sweet! Yoshi 30 beats your 3. I'm sorry. I think for me, like, sometimes with the older ones I get a little nervous because they're so emotional sometimes. Like, I don't think I could ever watch Fox and the Hound ever again. Like, I don't think I can. Like, I think now that I understand emotions as an adult, I can't do it. Like, I won't survive. I won't recover from this. No, watch Sword in the Stone, because it's like that era too, and it's so cute. Like, it's really good. A Bug's Life is on my list of 20 movies I'd never seen before. Which, I'll be real, I like the movie Ants with a Z better. But it was fun though. I would watch it again though. What happened to my face cam? I'm sick, so I'm also not just in a presentable position to be on webcam right now. So I'm sorry. That's what happened to it. I was like, oh, and it's, you know, maybe it might stay that way too, because I gotta start packing up some of this stuff. Anyway, I think you guys will like this video if you like Disney that's coming out, but I'll probably get, I probably have a lot of, like, I don't know, unpopular opinions for some of the newer ones, because I really, really love what Disney's put out recently, and I feel like a lot of people don't, so you know, except for Raya and the Last Dragon, no, but, I gotta finish it though. It's almost done. I'm to the ranking part. Like, I did all the review parts, edited that together. Now I need to edit together the ranking of, like, from worst to best. Yeah. Anyway. So, I know we keep bouncing back and forth between Nintendo Direct and Disney, but back to the Nintendo Direct, because it had, like, mostly remakes announced. I really think... Oh, shoot. What do I do? What are the controls? Fire, bazooka. Why do I feel like I never play this? Oh, shoot! I gotta let it build? Ah! I can't let it build if he shoots me every 5 minutes! Do I just hold down? I can't. He's not letting me. Oh, I do have to hold it down. Okay. No, don't shoot me before I get... Man. Are you kidding me? Yoshi. This is not going to result in anything. Other than Yoshi not letting me grow my bazooka. You're not even shooting at anything! What are you doing? If I win at the last second, I didn't. I'm kind of like intermittently talking about it, Odie, about the Direct and Disney, because that's just, you know me. But I need opinions, like honest ones. Well, seriously, I'm excited for that video, though. I was going to say about the Direct that I really like the look of the new Princess Peach game coming out, because Odie and I were saying it looks like a Kirby game. It's very much, it seems to be that style with like the different power-ups and just kind of the level design looks that way. So I'm excited about it. I definitely want to play that. I avoided looking at anything. I mean, they didn't really show anything in the most recent Direct because it had its own Direct, but I avoided looking at anything from Mario Wonder because I'd rather just experience it in the game rather than in a trailer. So I'm like just avoiding that because I know I'll play it. But those are like the two new games, Mario Wonder and Princess Peach, which I already forgot the name of that game. So I'll definitely be getting those, but everything else, I don't think I'm gonna get anything else that was talked about in the Direct. It had like Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I didn't go for the original game, I'm not gonna go for the remake. TTYD, just, I haven't even played like the original, and I'm not really that into it. And I'm very grateful though that they did not, I'm glad they didn't mess with perfection, because while I would have been simultaneously like excited, I would have also been really like kind of sad if they had tried to remake the original Paper Mario, because I know like the music wouldn't be as good because it wouldn't be like in that same sound font anymore, unless it was like completely orchestrated, which they did not do that with TTYD or Mario RPG. Like even just hearing like some of the music, I'm like, oh, it's not as good. So I'm like, okay, they didn't touch perfection, but you know, which, again, maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but I'm just like, I'm glad they remade TTYD and not the original, because I want the original to just... How could you make it better? You can't. But the only other thing I was really excited about, and Odie kept reminding me, which I didn't know, that this game already existed, it just was on PC, was the Trombone... What was it called? Trombone Mania or something? I have to get this game. It looks like Wii Music, except all trombone. And it sounds and looks like the most hilarious thing. It's only $15, so I'll probably pick that up. I have been far too ill to pick it up at the moment because I knew I wouldn't be able to enjoy it. And it has motion controls, just like the Wii. I love the Wii so much. So I'm like, I have got to get Trombone Champ. That's Trombone. Why did I say it so weird? Trombone Champ. I think I called it Trombonium, like when I was talking to Odie, and he's like, it's not called. It's not. That's not the name. I just can't remember the name of it. It's such an easy name. I'm really excited for that, though. I'm like, leave it to me. That's the most exciting thing from the Direct for me. I love Booster's theme from RPG, as I got a little preview of. That was fantastic. However, I don't think the battle theme's as good. I'm like, oh no, it's not as good. I'm so excited for the music in that game regardless, but I'm gonna do some hardcore comparisons. And I thought the same thing for TTYD's battle theme. I'm like, it's not as good as the GameCube version. Anyway, but other than that, it was a lot of reading games, a lot of like, you know. Every time I see this alert, I forget. I forget it's an alert.
The only music I need is this one note.
The only music I need is this one note. Oh my god, thank you so much, Psycho, for 500 bits! Over 77% to that incentive goal. Thank you so much. Okay, good. I'm glad I did not use that mushroom. I don't have enough money for this. Boom, boom! They do. Those trombone characters, they just look like the Mii's from Wii Music. Or like the puppets, like the Muppet style. They look like that from Wii Music, which is a gem, by the way. It's like $5 if you want a fun Wii game that's super cheap and like full of laughs. I don't care what anybody says, that one is fantastic. I had the most fun. Dang it! speaking of other things I have not done in a long time, I don't think I've played a pinball machine in, like, decades. Like, seriously. Or at least in one decade. I was talking about this earlier. I was like, I haven't been go-kart racing since I was like... okay. Since I was like 16 or 17 at most.
Straight,
Yo!
What do you think about
Twitchnik!
that? I'm into good points.
Thank you so
but
much
they're
for
not your
the
average
sub!
points.
Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well.
I hope you're doing well. I feel like I haven't seen you in a really long time. I hope everything's been going well for you. Been hanging in there. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome back to the Ba family. We lost this. It was kind of close though. And Marching Man, welcome as well. No face cam because I've been sick. Anyway. I just looked at the timestamps in the description. I watched it live, so like I had no choice, but yeah, everything, I mean, I know I mainly talked about like Mario stuff, but that's just kind of what I'm into in general, but yeah, a lot of the other stuff, like, just game styles that I don't typically go for anyway. So yeah, for me personally, it was just kind of like it was a direct, but it wasn't anything I would go crazy over, whereas I know that there are people that were like losing their minds at the end of that direct, so. Anyway, I was losing my mind for Trombone Champ. Anyway. It has been some time. I've been pretty crazily busy this year. Yeah, me too, honestly. I've had this summer specifically. It's like I went from having surgery on my thumb and not being able to do anything at all to being like over the top busy just in my personal life. And now I'm getting ready to move, so that's gonna be even busier, like, for the next couple weeks. Oh. Anyway. Also, Vindicel, I don't think I actually said hi to you, so welcome to the stream. I was losing my mind for Trombone Champ, it's true! It was the only thing I tweeted about, because I was like, I don't think I need to say anything else. I want people to know that this is what I'm literally most excited for from this direct. I have even less money now! How did this happen? Oh, saved. Saved. Dang it, I wish this was doubled in this game though, because then I'd be fine. I have to win the next minigame. You're gonna be a part of the Disney College program in spring 2024? That's awesome! Oh, how exciting. DCP was such an experience. Are you kidding me? This was just sniped? Come on. Yay! Well, congratulations! Do you know your role yet? Or no? Your birthday's coming up on Friday. Let's go! Gotta get some birthday games. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. Oh, you won't know until December. Well, you'll have to let us know, because it's super exciting. And it's so, like, it's so different now from what I've heard. Like, the apartment I lived in doesn't even exist anymore. I'm like, are you kidding me? Which I think it, like, shrunk. Like, I think it might be more competitive now. Like, they don't accept as many people because they, like, laid off a lot of people in the park with the pandemic. And, like, they just don't, like, bring as many people on. Why can I not grab any of these monkeys? Dang it! Ooh, stole the gold! I didn't have a chance. I already had a monkey in my hand. And I keep grabbing the ones that are on the opposite side of where I'm standing. It's a 20% acceptance rate. Yeah, like, I think it's, like I said, it's probably, like, more competitive now because there are less. They bring on less. Or hire less, whatever. I always said if I ever went back to school for, like, my master's, that I would do DCP again, and I would approach it very differently than I approached my first program. And I wouldn't do the same job again, just because I didn't like getting yelled at nonstop from telling people something they couldn't do. Or I would just like... Or I just want to audition and like perform there at some point. I think would be a lot of fun. Which I've looked into doing. It's just specific. Like, you have to kind of luck out with what you see. Are you kidding me? I'm still a coin short. With what's available at what time for like the height and all that stuff. So who knows? Maybe one day. School's completely exhausted you. You're having a hard time adjusting. Yo, it can be tough at first. You just gotta give it time and take it one day at a time, because I know, like, even in college for me, like, you know the first day when you get your syllabus for, like, each, or the first class, you get your syllabus, and it's like, there's so much in it, and so many projects, and this, and that, and it's like, it's all spelled out, and it's like, it's very overwhelming. It's like too much information. And it's definitely easy to get overwhelmed quickly in the beginning until you realize, like, wait, not everything is due, like, immediately or at the same time. Yeah, that's the thing about college that I don't miss, are, like, the accidental all-nighters or the, you know, absurd amount of work going into like one project alone. But they got rid of the web-based interview. I don't even think I had a web-based interview. It was a pain because you had to answer a certain way or the system would not push people forward to the next step. They got complaints this year. It was submitting the application and having a phone interview. Yeah, that's what I had. I had a phone interview. I don't remember unless there was like a questionnaire. It was a long time ago now, so, because it'll have been 10 years. No, that's not true. It'll have been 9 years since my college program this spring, which does not seem possible. Wow. But, because I was there spring 2015. But yeah, unless there was, I don't know. I'm like, was there a, like, questionnaire thing that you had to answer that was like a web interview? I can't even remember. If there was, I must have passed, because I definitely had 2 phone interviews. Both times I got accepted into the program. The first time was like, the first time I applied to the program, I like heard about it, and I from one of my classmates talking about it in class, and I looked it up that night and just like applied on a whim, like not really thinking anything, and like 3 days later I had the job, and they were like, you have to move here in like 2 weeks, and I was like, I wasn't ready for this, so I had to like call them back and be like, I'm so sorry, I don't think I can do this like right now. Can I like wait and resubmit for like another like time? And they're like, oh yeah, this won't count against you, like if you got in once you can get in again. So sure enough, like that's what I ended up doing, and it's like, okay, I needed more time to prepare. Like I just was not at all mentally prepared. I didn't think I was gonna get so lucky, so I was like, oh, okay. I'm also terrible at that Leaf minigame that we just played. I just have not fast reaction time. Not fast enough anyway. Are you serious? It takes me 3 dice blocks to roll a 9.
Ooh,
Whoa! Toad and Wonderland, thank you so much for the raid! Big Kitty Ballet, Big Kitty Raid, thank you so much! Yo, Psycho getting lit for that raid!
It's a raid. Break out the cookies.
Break out the cookies! Yo, let me give you a shout out, Toad, because it's been a while. Actually, it hasn't been a while since I've watched you. I don't even know that it's been a while since you watched me, but I ended up lurking at one of your streams, I think a couple weeks ago. I think I was lurking at Slim's, and then I don't know what I was doing, but I came back in the room and I'm like, what is this? And it was Kingdom Hearts, and I'm like, oh sweet, no, we gotta show the support for Toadie in Kingdom Hearts, because you know I love that game. But thank you so much for the raid. How far are you now? Like, how... Last I saw you were in Aladdin's world, I think. So, I don't know how much of a pro you are. So, like, you probably, like, are at the end of the game, whereas I'd be in, like, Tarzan right now. But yeah, welcome Raiders! We have Armand 2017 in the house, too. And if you don't know me, I'm MadameWario. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch. However, lately, I've been pretty much just a Mario Party streamer on Twitch because I've had a lot going on in my personal life, so I haven't been able to stream as frequently as I would like, or would usually. So, at the moment, I'm a Mario Party streamer on Twitch. But most days you can find me playing a variety of Nintendo stuff. And I'm also on YouTube. Woo! I love sunflowers. Let's see. Oh, you completed Neverland! Made it to Big Ben and sealed the keyhole. I had built up Neverland in huge in my mind to be like this really tough world. And then I like breezed through it because I went on this grind like, oh, I've gotta be like way over leveled. No, it made the whole thing like way super easy. And I think it's because my sister, when she originally played through the game, she struggled and could not beat Shadow Sora. I think it's just she was underleveled, like she didn't do any grinding whatsoever, so it was the opposite. So I was like, I had it built up thinking, oh, I'm never gonna, you know, get out of this. Ooh, Halloween Town, my favorite. I watched Nightmare Before Christmas today. I was talking about that earlier. I don't feel like I did that well in many games today. We'll see. Yeah, I did not do as well in mini games today as I would have liked. Okay, let's see. I don't have this either. I think this is also Waluigi because he ended up with like a ton of coins at the end. I think he won. Oh no! I don't even think I stood a chance. I didn't even get one bonus. I wasn't skilled, I wasn't rich, and I didn't have surprise luck. Okay, well I didn't come in dead last at least. I didn't even look at what all stars and coins everybody had either, so that's also a problem. It's my favorite world too, it's such a good one! It's so well represented from the movie, like it's so good. I'm trying to think of what my second favorite world is, because that's like a given. I feel like even if it was poorly represented, I'd be like, it's the best one! Honestly, I really did like Neverland.
By MySpace, by AIM!
You may not have won, but we all are on your team, unlike Dan. Yo, Psycho.
Dan!
I don't...
What team are you on? Not yours.
Thank you. Thank you for the bye and the not yours. 4? What? Oh, they just cheated. Look, they didn't even let Yoshi have anything. Well. Thank you, Psycho. Look at that, 78%. You're too kind. I mean, it's 60 and 64, like, I could see you getting that mixed up. I'm sorry, these amounts are, like, too similar. Besides Halloween Town, it would probably be Hollow Bastion or Wonderland. I'm not a huge fan of Hollow Bastion, it's just, like, too long or something, and it just was a step up in difficulty for me. I think I wish it was more like Beauty and the Beast heavy. I think I'd be more into it then, but I'm not really that big of a fan of it. I think the worst world for me was
There's that girl. She like comes up to me and talks to me. I don't know her. Hi. Chillin'.
Soon MW will be chillin' while Odin does her makeup.
It's true. It's very true. I'm gonna be chilling, and Odie's gonna be panicking. Like, what do I do? Thank you, Psycho. That may be, honestly, it's probably the last time we're gonna see, like, all of these lords. So thank you so much. Because summer's coming to an end! It's the first day of fall on Saturday. So shout out to fall. Shout out to this kind of terrible score. Oh, well, it's not that terrible, but okay, look at Yoshi. 44? How was he so bad? 31, 41, that means Boo won one more minigame than I did, and Waluigi won, like, 2 more minigames than I did with a bonus coin. So I really wasn't that far off. I had 93, Boo stole them from me, and then there was no coming back. I don't know how Waluigi got so rich, though. I don't know when that happened or how. I didn't even land on one happening space, either. I had no chance, you guys. The game was against me. Oh well. We tried. I felt like I was kind of lucky in the start of that board, and then it went downhill. Anyway. Oh, it has one of your favorite cutscenes. Well, that makes a difference. I think my favorite... my least favorite's Aquatica, because I'm just terrible at the controls, and I had, like, PTSD from, Ursula. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the live-action Little Mermaid, but I was seriously, like, in the audience, like, my heart rate was rising. Like, my heart started beating faster when it showed, Ursula, because I was like, I'm being triggered right now. Like, I am being triggered by that Ursula battle in Kingdom Hearts. This shows what a nerd I am. Like, I was panicking. And it was a movie. Like, I knew it was gonna work out, and I was still panicking. Like, it just brought on, like, that was, like, the boss that I was like, I'm not gonna beat this, you guys. I'm not gonna make it past this. Like, this is gonna be the end of the game. Like, forget it. That was one of the hardest bosses I've ever, in any game I've ever played, I think. I don't know if it's just the way I did it was not good. I'm not sure, but I was just terrible at the controls, and then that boss. No. I really like the live-action Little Mermaid, though. It's one of the better ones, I think. Honestly. It's probably one of my favorite ones of the live-action. So I highly recommend it. Especially because, like, all the animals are, like, real. They're not just, like, cartoon versions. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Under the Sea, best scene. So cool. So awesome the way they did it. I would have loved to see it in 3D, which I don't usually say because I don't typically go for 3D movies over regular, but... Anyway, sorry, I needed water.
Time to reveal my butt.
Why don't we do, just for the heck of it, because we're having some fun conversation. Let's reveal my putt, first of all. Where's card party? We'll do a short card party, because it's kind of fun, and we lost the minigame anyway, so... Or minigame. We lost the board. We didn't just lose one minigame. Okay, card party. Yes. We'll do a small board. But anyway, so that's probably my least favorite. I just love... that's my other favorite world, is just Traverse Town. I love Traverse Town. I love the music. I love the battle music. I love it. I can't get enough. I know it's not like a Disney necessarily, like, themed world, but, like, I love it. It's my favorite. Okay, give me Wario. Everybody else gets to be picked by a very indecisive CPU. Look at this, both the bros and Yoshi returns too, because he got last, so it makes sense. I get it. I haven't heard any news on the 4th game, Stardev, to be honest. Also, Stardev, did you just get here? Am I crazy? I haven't heard any news on it, but, like, I also haven't been paying a whole lot of attention, so that I might not be the best source anyway. Let's go! You know how I don't like going third? I was like, if I pick card number 3, it won't be third. And I was right, look at that. I was so lucky. Oh my gosh, that's what I need to get back to, Vindicel. I need to get back to Dreamlight Valley, because I saw that Halloween update. I'm so excited. You can have, like, Tower of Terror in your town. Sure, I'm just gonna start right here. And all the Nightmare Before Christmas, like, furniture and outfits, and you can even have, like, your companion be a ghost dog, like Zero, like, it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. You have to look up the update, Brie. Like, it's so cute. And they're adding Beauty and the Beast, which is, like, so my thing. Guys, my wedding ring is literally themed Beauty and the Beast, so, like, I have to. Oh, that was the coolest part! So, speaking of Little Mermaid, in Dreamlight Valley, Ursula, I don't know if this is just during Halloween or in general, but she can now walk on land as Vanessa, her, like, the human character she becomes with Ariel's voice. I'm like, are you kidding me? That is so cool! Yay, we got a star first turn this time. But yeah, the update looks amazing. Oh, it's a pack you can purchase in the store. I just need to get back to it. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight, like, when I'm chillin'. Let me go see what this is. Watch it be poison. Oh no, I just had a feeling. Poisoned myself. How could I? Chillin'. I have not played. This is embarrassing. The last person I unlocked was Elsa, and that was way after I could have. Like, I didn't realize. I didn't know that there was a door I hadn't unlocked yet in the castle, so I'm like thinking, oh, I did everything, and then people are on my stream like, well, like, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but you might want to, like, go back to the castle, and I'm like, oh, or I did not do everything. But I haven't played it since, like, the update with Woody and Buzz even, like, Stitch, Simba, and Nala. Like, I don't think I've even logged on to the game since those updates. Honestly, I didn't hear this marching band, but honestly, I'm kind of happy about it. Animal Kingdom is my least favorite of the 4 parks. Which is highly ironic because I love animals so much.
I give my
Whoa, Toad, let's go! Thank you so much for the sub. 59
I'm
months!
into the points, but they're not your average points.
Thank you so much.
Speaking of Ursula, she seriously has the best voice acting in the Japanese version of Kingdom
Oh,
Hearts.
really?
Just makes her more of a top-tier drag
Oh my
queen
God, I
than what
didn't
she
know
already
this.
is. Toadin 20 top, haha Toadin 20 bongo.
I didn't know this. That's really cool. Oh, I'll have to listen to, like, voice clips or something. But yeah, I've ridden, like, I went my whole college program, and I don't think I rode Dinosaur until I only rode it once, you know? I didn't even ride it on my own ever. It was, like, not until somebody else I was with wanted to go on it. So I rode it once, and I was like, okay, it was fun, but it wasn't like, oh, I have to do that again. Like, it just wasn't my favorite. But it was fun, but it just seemed dated, so that's kind of good. I'm glad that they're updating it with Indiana Jones, which I think is a ride that's already in Disneyland, which was not there when I went to... If it was, I didn't go on it, but I don't remember it being there when I went to Disneyland with Brie. But that would have been, like, years and years ago now, so that was like over 10 years ago. And I was surprised, like, when Odie and I went to Disney World on our honeymoon, I was surprised by how much had changed in like 6 years, because that's how long it had been since I was last there. I did a college program in 2015, went back in 2016 with my college program roommate, and are you kidding me? I rolled 2 1s in a row. I can never... No, I did not mean to go that direction. Oh. It's happening again. I'm getting cursed all over again. But yeah, it's just like I had never been to Disney World until right before my college program when I won that trip with, like, YouTube. So I went there for the trip, went back like 2 weeks later for the college program. That was my very first time ever being there. Like, I never went there as a kid, my family never went there. I had never experienced it before, so I didn't know how quickly things changed. So I was really surprised on our honeymoon by how much had. Like, especially Epcot. That was my home park, and I'm like, I go there, and I'm like, it's like unrecognizable in the front. I don't even know where I am right now, like at the front of the park, which is where I worked so much because I always worked in like character spot. If I was in like the future world or whatever, I was always in character spot. Whereas if I was in World Showcase, I was typically in Mexico or England. But yeah, it was just like unrecognizable. I'm like, oh my god, I have no idea where I am. She sounds even more masculine in the Japanese version. No, I lost my star. Oh, that's why I couldn't roll high. I forgot I had that poison mushroom. That must be why I was rolling so low. Well, so much for my star. That's what I was gonna say. Like, I love Melissa McCarthy. I think she's just a fantastic, like, comedian and actress. And I know it's probably because it's Disney and they're like, we're not gonna ruffle feathers, like, we don't want to mess things up. You know, they're just not there yet, I guess. But I'm like, it would have been really, really cool if for the live action movie, if they had an actual drag queen do it. Like, someone who, like, regularly does drag, act out the role and sing and everything, because that's exactly who the character is inspired by and based on in the animated film. So, like, that would have been great, but they didn't do that, so oh well. But I think she did a great job. I do. We're also giving the Country Bears Jamboree an update, and I find it very odd that they're updating Test Track. I found out about this recently, and I was like, that was new, like, when I did my college program. And that was not even 10 years ago, so that's kind of wild to me. Country Bears, again, outdated, probably needs to be updated regardless. I took my family to that because they needed air conditioning, and they were like, why did you take us to the dumbest attraction ever? And I'm like, you guys said you needed air conditioning and to sit down. This was the closest thing. Like, you'll have to get over it. It was this or Hall of Presidents, and Hall of Presidents had already started. To be fair, it was probably better though. Yep. When do I get rid of this poison card? Or do I have to use it? Maybe I am not poisoned. Maybe I'm insane. And I need to actually use that card on somebody else. Also, what are we just have one? Yeah, I need to use this. Next turn. Next turn I'll use it. I swear. Right now I'm not doing a good job of that. Dun 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 dun. Uh-oh, it's Big Boo. What are we gonna do? Well, he's not stealing from me at least. Doesn't he have a star? Oh, he had a real star. Sucks to suck. Oh man, a card party. Where's the last star card? Look how sad Mario is now. 4th with -1. Oh, it's back there. You're going the wrong way, Yoshi. Go the other direction. I feel like Card Party could be a legitimate, like, Nintendo board game. Like, you'd have to have somebody, like... Or would you? Would you even have to have somebody, like, set it up? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out if you would have to have somebody host it or not. But... So... cute. Okay, how do I... I'm gonna use my item. I'm gonna use this cursed mushroom. Oh, I can't choose. Oh no! I'm sorry, Mario! I didn't mean to curse you. Okay, I actually rolled more than 1 this time. Guess I'll go for an item. Seriously? Why can I not go to the left? There we go. Yo, Shadow, how's it going? I think this is just like a very relaxing little board. Like little side mode. I think it would have been cool to add this to Superstars. Too late now, but if they ever have a Superstars sequel, this would be a good, like, minigame mode. Or not minigame mode, but like side mode. I guess this has no minigames in it. It would not be a good minigame mode. Why do you have 3 of these, dude? Dang. Mario's hogging all the items. It's not doing him any favors, though. Insomniosis, welcome to the stream. We're just doing a little card party on pseudo Friday night because I was too ill to stream on Friday. And it's been a fun time. It's been great to, like, catch up with you guys. So, while this week has been really rough, tonight has been a lot of fun. Okay. I have a mushroom, so I'm gonna use that. And hopefully get some movement in. I think it's cute how it rolls them at the same time. Alright. Not what I wanted at all, no. Wario's been sent away. I really wanted that to be Boo. I've had a kidney infection for the past week, insomniosis. And before that, I had a random virus. So I've had a rough couple of weeks, I'll be honest. It has not been good. But I'm finally starting to... Why? What a waste. I'm finally starting to feel human again, and like I'm going to be okay. So, I'm dead. I said this earlier in the stream, but I've definitely, like, this has been the first day where I feel like I can actually, like, get up and around a little bit more. I can sit up and all that good stuff, so I was like, I gotta try and stream. Yeah, I've never had a kidney infection before either, so I had no idea what to expect, and I didn't know what was wrong with me. I was like, am I just losing my mind? Like, what is wrong with me? But yeah. I've never had to deal with kidney stones either. And I hope I never have to. Man. I've never had kidney pain until now, and it's like, I sympathize with anybody who has, like, any kind of kidney disease or, kidney stones, because, man. I'm glad he becomes a flag when you, or the other opponents become a flag when you step on him. This is a neck and neck. Look at this. I have to get a 4 next time. Oh. Anyway. Heating up the garlic bread. Let's go. Garlic bread always makes me think of Scott Pilgrim. Look at him just wasting these. He's like, I have all these items. I have no stars. I'll just throw it down. Oh, Mario, you're so weird. Oh no, this could be bad. Well, he's gonna steal from... If he steals from me... Okay, he didn't. So, does... Oh, he has... Really? I'm like, Yoshi had 3 single... No, he had a double star. I'm like, why did it go down? Okay, never mind. I get it now. Oh gosh, yeah. I know, I've heard the same thing in Somniosis. This was just, I can't. Like, this was so painful. That's the thing, like, usually when you're, you know, when you're sick, it's like, you feel like crap or whatever, but like, this was like, this was beyond that. Felt like crap, but then you were in intense pain at the same. I was just in pain. It was terrible. No, now I'm in Mario's position. Well, guys, I came in dead last. Dead last. What a trip. No. Oh. Yeah, I've actually heard somebody say that before, Toad, that, like, they've had a baby with no medication or anything, and it was less painful than the kidney stone that they had. Like, yeah. Well, I messed up, you guys. I did not win. I did not have luck on this, nor did I have luck on the board. No, I don't want to play again. Okay, I'm exiting out of this. I am not playing again. Here, I'll just reset. It's fine. There's the reset button. There we go. We're just resetting. Okay. You guys, it's been so much fun getting back to streaming today in lieu of Friday. And thank you so much for your patience with me and for your continued patience with me as I get ready to move and take a stream hiatus for the next couple weeks. I appreciate you all, and tonight has been a blast. And I'm so happy I was able to sit up and do this.
Where are we going?
Thank you, Psycho. The answer is into the storage unit until next summer. RIP summer alerts. Thank you for utilizing all the summer alerts to anybody who used them over this summer. They're going away this Friday, which means we're not going to see them again because I'm not planning on streaming until after I move. So, anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here because I need to start resting my voice. And I also just need to rest myself in general. So I'm gonna take it easy. Yo, you're coming in for the last second, but thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the effort. I'm gonna go ahead and give a quick shout out to my patrons. All of my patrons, thank you so much for your patience with me and getting the next blog post up because it's gonna be a doozy and I have been too ill to even think about that. So thank you for being patient with me. But shout out to all of my patrons, especially my $5 patrons that you see here. So you guys, the next scheduled stream for Mario Party, for Friday Night Mario Party, is also the finale, which will take place Friday, October 13th around 9 p.m. Eastern. And it will be not only the finale of Friday Night Mario Party, but it will be Peach's birthday cake to celebrate my birthday the next day. And it just happened to line up that way, which could not have been more poetic. So that's the next scheduled stream on here. I'll probably get a pop-up before then or another stream somewhere during the week on here in October. But these next couple weeks, I'm going to be getting settled into my new place with my husband. So that's what's going to be going on with me. So thank you all so much for stopping on in, and let's go ahead and call it a night. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. You have a great rest of your Sunday, aka Friday, and a great week, and happy fall. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.